In a world where turmoil and uncertainty have become the norm, worry often looms like an unwelcome shadow. The relentless demands of modern life can easily lead us into a constant state of anxiety, damaging our mental health and future quality of life. However, even in chaos, Stoicism emerges as a resilient philosophy that offers powerful tools for dealing with worries and achieving lasting inner peace. At the heart of Stoicism is the belief that virtue is the highest good, and that the key to a life well lived is to live in accordance with reason and nature. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate self-discipline, self-control, and empathy, striving for moral excellence in all areas of our lives. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what is within our reach and what is not. Worries based on external events, such as the actions of other people or unchanging circumstances, are sources of anxiety. Instead of letting ourselves be consumed by these worries, Stoicism guides us to focus our energy on what we can control, our choices, attitudes, and perspectives. A powerful technique of Stoicism is the contemplation of the worst. It involves imagining the most feared scenarios related to our worries. By confronting these scenarios head-on, we often discover that our fears are exaggerated and unfounded. In addition, the Stoics teach the importance of accepting the inevitable. Recognizing that not everything is under our control frees us from the agony of trying to control the uncontrollable. Accepting that external events can happen regardless of our wishes helps us to face them more calmly and serenely. This is also related to the dichotomy of control, that is, the things we can't control, such as rain, traffic, and the news on TV. The sooner we master this, the lower our level of worry will be. The practice of gratitude journaling is a powerful Stoic tool. When we write daily about the things we are grateful for, we divert our attention from worries to the blessings already present in our lives. This not only relieves immediate worries, but also cultivates a mindset of gratitude for small joys. We often realize that what concerns us today is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Indifference to external opinions and detachment are important. Giving too much importance to the opinions of others is a common trap that feeds worry. Stoicism encourages us to seek internal validation rather than relying on external validation. Worrying excessively about what others think can lead to constant anxiety. Practicing indifference to external opinions implies recognizing that we can't control how others see us, but we can control our reaction to those opinions. It doesn't mean rejecting constructive feedback, but rather not letting the opinions of others determine our self-esteem. In addition, Stoicism reminds us of the importance of detachment, not overvaluing material goods and letting go of specific results. We reduce our preoccupation with materialism and feel more satisfied with the present. This makes us approach life from a different perspective, in which we focus on our actions rather than the results. Just like taking part in a race, you can prepare and try your hardest to perform to the best of your ability, but you have no control over the outcome, seeing that the other participants may also have performed well. Before moving on to the next practice, I'd like to ask for your like and your subscription to build new Stoics who are disciplined and free from life's worries. Thank you. Move forward slowly, one step at a time. This is something that many people face these days, for sure. We know what needs to be done, don't we? The information is there. The problem is putting it into practice. Marco Aurelio once said, "You could be a good person today, but you choose to put it off until tomorrow." We put things off. We say, "I'm going to start my diet. I'm going to start writing that book. I'm going to start organizing the house." Not today, tomorrow. If it were just a question of knowing what to do, no one would be a few pounds overweight. No one would be sick. Everyone would have muscles in their belly, and all the projects would be finished. Let's face it, we know how to do it. The problem is that we don't act. We don't take the steps that need to be taken. That's why the Stoics place great value on discipline when it comes to getting things done. At the end of the day, what really matters is taking action. There's no point in just talking. There's no point in just thinking. It's what we do that makes the difference. What attitude are you going to take? What step will you take? And in practice, that's how things happen. One step at a time. You just have to take the first step. Marcus Aurelius said that no one can stop you from doing this but yourself. This practice of putting things into action helps us to make progress on our goals and to let go of anxiety. Anxiety itself is when we have too many options and don't act on them, and this makes us worry more and more. If you want to get rid of the anxiety that arises during the day and shield your mind like the Stoics, I've left a link in the first comment to help you free yourself from this pain. Meditation is a fundamental practice of Stoicism, centered on a deep awareness of oneself. When we take the time to examine our thoughts, emotions, and reactions, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. This allows us to identify patterns of concern and work to change them. Meditation also helps us to accept the transitory nature of all things. By reminding ourselves that everything is ephemeral, our daily worries can seem less overwhelming and more fleeting. This practice not only helps us to let go of preoccupation with trivial details, but also encourages us to fully embrace the present moment. Stoicism goes beyond the role of an abstract philosophy to become a practical guide for dealing with worries and challenges. By internalizing its principles, we not only become less susceptible to irrational fears, but we also cultivate the ability to face circumstances beyond our control with courage and dignity. Stoicism allows us to face challenges with serenity, evaluating them with logic and acceptance. In addition, Stoicism has a profound impact on our social interactions. When we embrace empathy, self-control, and understanding, we create healthier and more meaningful relationships. This approach also allows us to deal with conflicts in a calm way, facing life's ups and downs with balance. Stoicism is not just a set of ideas, but a guide to living with authenticity and resilience. As we incorporate its practices, we dispel the worries that cloud our mental clarity and find lasting peace. By applying the lessons of Stoicism to our daily lives, we discover that we can deal with adversity and accept unavoidable realities with serenity. We face our worries head-on and seek a meaningful and fulfilling life. This sacred philosophy shows us how rationality helps us to be better for ourselves. Often we face an obstacle or a problem and we feel like running away from it. But that's the opposite of what we should do. We should look the obstacle in the eye and go through it. As Ryan Holiday wrote in his book, "The obstacle is the way." This may sound daunting, but facing the obstacle is what will make us stop worrying about it. What's more, often our problems aren't as big as we think. It's just the fear of acting on them that messes with our heads. This prevents us from living a peaceful and more serene life, which preoccupies our minds in various unnecessary situations. The Stoics knew very well how to remain calm in their lives, even in the face of adversity. Click on the screen and watch it now.